All right. Sorry about that. I hit the. I thought I hit the pause button, but I hit the stop button. I had to take a phone call. Um. Okay, so let's talk about empath, and was talking about how I'm working on it myself. From there, you gotta understand, y'all. Like, these people are dark that follow you, and some of them been lied to about you. So some of these people that follow you thinking you something that you're not, which doesn't discount them from getting the ass whooping that God's gonna give them.
Hello, Moto.
Hold on, y'all.
Hello.
So yeah, sorry about that. Um, it doesn't mean that they not gonna get the ass whooping that God's gonna give them just because they don't know they've been lied to. They're gonna get the ass whooping because they know better. You shouldn't take money from people based off of something someone told you about them to gang stalk them, to make them a target. You shouldn't do that. An honest person would be like, no, I'm good, no thank you, I don't do that, I don't want to do that. But because they chose to take the money, you know basically what they're saying is, I take the will of the devil. Okay, because anybody who has a good heart knows that's not right. You don't know somebody, but you're gonna take some money, whether you're desperate or not, to go do something that somebody told you in your ear, whether it be a FBI agent, police officer, whatever. That is not your duty to do that. That's their job to do that. But the reason why you're getting money from them is because they're corrupted, crooked, and full of demons. Okay, so God's gonna take and wipe all of them motherfuckers out. They go along with that bunch. So that saying, one bad apple runs, a whole bunch, is because all the bunch is already bad. That one apple, so it could be one police officer that's corrupted. It starts some bullshit, some lies, and all that. Then these other authorities get involved and don't even know the truth, and then they, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, or we're not gonna help this person. And so that one lie that this one apple has told all of these people, they didn't jumped in the box, right? Not knowing the truth, not even doing research, just doing it, right? And that whole bunch is gonna go down together, you know, because one, you don't go by what just people say. You do your research, you ask God. Most of the people don't even have Most High God, the light side in them. So that's just a given. They're gonna be dark automatically. But you don't be a follower. You be a leader. And when you lead yourself, you make sure that you don't do things that somebody else tell you to do, whether it's, we gonna pay you XYZ amount of money to do XYZ. No, that's being a follower. You just stay out of it. No, thank you. Even if they threaten you, if you have the Most High God in your life, you go to Most High God and say, hey, Most High God, they threatened me. They said they're gonna do this, do that, XYZ, da da da. God's gonna handle it. You gotta give it to God, because the battle is really not yours. It's the Most High God's battle that the devils, these demons, are fighting. Okay. All right. So I have on the back, some of you empaths are shamans. You have healing beyond your understanding. The knowledge that you have healing powers beyond your understanding that you haven't tapped into. God and your ancestors are going to collaborate with you to open more of that up. And you're going to feel it. I hear you're going to be fulfilled. You're going to feel, it's going to fill you up like a cup, the brim of a cup, all the way to the brim. You're going to feel the magic. You're going to feel the powers. You're going to be coming into yourself. And I hear remember. You're going to remember who you are in the Most High God. I hear some of y'all have been feeling down. God said, don't be dismayed, my child. Don't be dismayed. I know that it's rough. But don't be dismayed. Oh, look at that. Protected. Amen. Confirmation. You're protected. No matter what it looked like, you're protected. God got you. I have on the back court. That's for these people who going to prison. They're going to be going to court soon. And some of y'all who are Most High God's light side, they're his children, its children, may have to appear in court behind the matter that you've been going through. The gang stalking and the lies and the manipulation and the stealing and all the things. The setup by your family members and friends. I hear somebody's name is Shy, or you could be shy. I hear God saying you got to get out of that shyness if you shy. You got to walk in your power. You could be meeting someone that's named Shy. Remember this name. It's going to trigger this reading that you seeing. When this person come up to you and say their name is Shy, or you meet someone that is shy, or you're shy, be mindful and listen to what they have to say intentfully and tactfully. I hear they could be deceiving you. So it's like, it's feeling like a test from God, honey. Yeah, some of you, even karmics that are watching this, you were drugged and raped as a child. And some of y'all had babies, y'all don't even know it. As a child. I hear some of y'all was as young as 9 years old. If you had a period as a child around 9 years old, I hear from 9 to 13. I hear a family member raped you and got you pregnant. You can't remember it because they did black magic for you to erase your memory, to make you forget. But you have a whole child out here. And it's somewhere in your family. The child is somewhere in your family. And you don't even know that's your child. And some of y'all, I hear some of y'all children who was raped, this cult, your family that's in a cult, sacrificed your baby. Meaning ended its life, poured out the blood, drank the blood. Disposed of the body. I hear it to drink its pureness, its innocence, to feel powerful. And some of y'all, I'm going to be honest with y'all, and you won't know this resonated with you because you was drugged, but some of y'all, whether you are divine light or divine darkness, some of y'all was children and was brought to a cult and drugged, and these people ran trains on you as a child, men, in these black looking cape things. They literally, your family let them run trains on you and you don't even know it because you can't remember it. They wanted to see how it felt to F a divine child of light and or dark. Because it ain't limited. I don't feel like it's limited to just the light. They wanted to strip the light. They wanted to strip the light out of the light divine to make them dark. And some of y'all went dark, which makes you a karmic. And they kept on running trains on you because your family. Man, it's crazy. I see a child in the back of a car, like look like they sleep, but they drugged, brought to this place with these people got masks on, like look like I done seen this type of mask on some type of movie. Look like a bird face with like a long nose. And these men, they laid you down in this place with candles and literally ran trains on you. And your family allowed it. I see God like severely got mad. Like for a hot minute, I saw like darkness. Like I felt rage. Okay. I have officials will go to prison. Look at that. Confirmation. Confirmation. What I've been talking about. Prison, court, higher ups, deletes. Confirmation. I ain't even gotta explain that. That says it all. So your landlord, if you are living somewhere, your landlord come off as kind, your landlord knows what's going on. Your landlord knows what's going on with you. And it says a part of it all. So landlord knows. Moving along. Somebody's having a temper tantrum. It's kind of funny because it just reminded me of when I started off the reading and I was talking about the guy probably went home who was driving that car who ego got cracked because his car was making that Jeep Wrangler truck, whatever, was making that damn noise while he was gang stalking. He probably had he went home and had a temper tantrum. Some of these people are having temper tantrums because they can't make you feel the way they want you to feel. They want to see you unhappy so they can laugh. It make them feel better about themselves because they ain't shit. They empty. They ain't shit. I was looking at the back, and as soon as I looked at the back, God say no, they are not. They ain't shit. They're a bunch of fucking losers. Entitled, unrighteous, pessimistic fucking losers. And there you go. This situation, when it go down, is gonna be on television. That what happened to you. People gonna see you as powerful. I hear that song, take back what the devil stole from me, and I had it all. That song. People gonna see you as powerful. To have endured so much. Ooh. If you have a ex named Crystal, she was involved. She's involved. I heard she lied to the authorities on you. All because of her ego got cracked. I hear her saying, how dare you? How dare you leave me? I'm gonna make your life a living fucking hell. She's a narcissist. She's a narcissist. Oh, remember I said something about celebrities? A celebrity is causing this stuff too. Oh, hold on, my nail dirty. That's not cute. Sorry, I don't like dirty nails. Remember when I said a celebrity is a part of, like, some of y'all could be gang stalking y'all to take your gifts and stuff like that because they empty on the inside. It's a celebrity that you don't know. It's a celebrity that you don't know. God say he gonna destroy them though. They're gonna lose everything, including their mind. I hear y'all, for some of y'all will be owning a home very soon. Sooner or later. That's what I heard. Sooner or later. I have Aries. I hear the bitch will be destroyed. Just like that. I hear the bitch will be destroyed. Or for some of y'all, maybe Aries, you will be owning a home. For others, there's an Aries, the bitch will be destroyed, who's been coming up against you. I hear off with her head. Or his head. Damn, I never heard the he. I know. I never heard the he and for the Aries. I heard off with her head or his head. And I see this head cut and rolling. Damn. Whoop. Okay. You will get to live and enjoy life. You will feel alive again. I hear you shall live and not die. You shall live and you will not die. We all have to die, but you will not die from the hands of the enemy. But you shall live, meaning you might not feel like you live in life with all the shit that, the devil coming up against you with. God said you will live. You will enjoy. You will feel alive. All right. For some of y'all, your soulmate that, many readers have been talking about that is supposed to be coming in, they slept with your ex. God said that's going to be a no for them. God said I wouldn't fool with that, but of course it's your own free will. You can do what you want. But God said he wouldn't fool with that because that ex got... All right, moving along. All right, I hear that somebody or some of y'all will be getting on a Greyhound soon and going somewhere, and or someone is coming towards you on a Greyhound to ask for forgiveness. I hear immediately it's not genuine. So be aware, be mindful. Somebody thinks somebody cute. And then I hear somebody got cute polish on their toes or nail polish. They look cute today. You look cute today. That's what I heard. You look cute today. You look cute. Okay. There you go. This person coming on the Greyhound bus may tell the whole truth or they may not. God is going to in a sense force them. And they already know if they don't, there is the hugest ass whooping that they gonna ever experience. They're gonna beg for God to just take their life. And God's gonna do this by the way of the Holy Spirit. God is going to cause the Holy Spirit to give them the kind of consciousness, have a consciousness of feeling bad, sorrow, to push their heart to tell the truth. I hear some of them may and some of them may not. Just ask God, are they telling the truth? And you'll know anyway, because God, if they don't tell the truth, God is going to give them the worst ass whooping of their life. This is going to be God's revenge for you. And some of them are coming to take revenge on you by lying to you. God said, yeah, not going to happen, not so. So they're going to try to come in and lie as a way of revenge, to tell you a whole bunch of bullshit ass lies for you to believe it. I hear continuing with the manipulation. I hear God saying, don't believe the hype. You may have braids. The person coming towards you may have braids, whether they're a man or a woman. This person is a complete fucking liar. And if you are watching this and you have braids, this is for you to know the person that's coming towards you is trying to get revenge by continuing to manipulate you, and is a complete fucking liar, so that they can break your heart. Okay? But some of them that's coming to tell the whole truth, this because they're heartbroken, because they see that they came up against you because of lies that was told to them. God said it doesn't excuse it, because they should have never done it. It shows that it shows their integrity, they have none, their character is false, and that they're a dishonest person. It shows who the demonic spirit in them. So there's no excuse when they go telling you about what somebody else lied and told them. You can listen to what they have to say if you want to. You don't have to. You can close your door, don't fucking talk to them, whatever. But when they go to blame it on somebody else, that's a clear, what am I trying to say, Lord? A clear, like, I can't think of the word. I know the word I'm trying to say, but I can't. It's basically what I'm trying to say is if they blame it on somebody else, that means they're not taking accountability. Okay? Because when you're taking accountability, you're going to come in with, I did. Now, granted, you could tell what somebody else lied and said to you, but when you go saying them, they, but you don't take accountability, just it's bullshit. But the ones who are coming to tell the truth, is the divine leading them to tell the truth, because they realize that they love you a whole bunch, and that you are their divine counterpart. But it doesn't mean that you have to be with them, and that's because they're heartbroken, because they finally see the lights, kind of thing. Okay. And this person could have been codependent, and this is the person who's coming in to, I hear codependent to their family and or friends. This is the person who's going to be coming towards you that's heartbroken, whether they tell the truth or not. The back says, doesn't know how to be alone. There it goes. Confirmation. They don't know how to be alone. They want you, because you fill their cup up. They pull your energy, you know what I'm saying, to make themselves feel better. But God says use discernment, because some of these people are not healed, and they're only coming in to siphon your energy, to lay up in your shit, so they ain't got to do shit. Some of them ain't fucking changed a bit. Some of them have seen the light, but I don't know if it's enough light to be talking about you're going to be with them. That's up to you and God. Look at that. Fake apologies. Confirmation. Look at that. I hear that thing going. I hear that earlier what God said, don't believe the hype. See, fake apologies. See? Yep, they big mad. That's that manipulated, that codependent narcissist that is not coming in to tell the truth. They big mad. It says, here's the pacifier. Here, give them their pacifier. And send them on about their way. You mad? You big mad. All right. All right, so I have Mormon. For some of y'all, some of the people that have been rising up against you is a group of Mormons because of their religious beliefs. And they feel like you the devil. But God has set their ass down to show them, no, bitch, you got the wrong one. You don't know me. God keep telling these people that's religious, dude, they don't know them. They don't know God. Again, I'm going to say this again. If your religion causes you to go harm other people, gang stalk people, lie on people, try to kill, steal, or destroy people, you are serving the devil. You're not serving God. If you're a follower, like you follow the Mormon leader, and you don't follow God, then you are sinning. God said there's no man that comes before him. I am the Most High God. I am the only God. All things are in me which you desire. All knowledge and wisdom. Serenity, prayer, comfort, love, lessons. God said you sinning, then you're not his child. You are not his child. God say, for you do not know me. You protest to know me. You protest to go forth with your words and use a sword of my name to convince people of what you believe. But God said you do not know him. And that is why your congregation is feeling the suffering, the backlash of what you have tried to do to his actual children who know him. God said, for you are not my child. God said, move out of my presence. God said, no. God said, no, my children are not witches and all of these things. God said, you are actually the witch because you tried to come up against my children. You spoke the evil words over my children. You caused, I hear some of these motherfuckers cause the gang stalking. God said you're full of lies. You're full of the demon spirit within you that causes you to go forth and blaspheme my name. God said you do not know me. Get away from me. God said he will bring your kingdom down for the lies that you have spit on his children because you do not understand him. God said, my children have pure energy, light. My children would do the things that you have done. That is why you're not my child. You do not know me. You read words from a book. You follow a leader. And whatever the mockery that they say about me, but they don't even know me. You have not chosen to learn me for yourself and go within. So therefore, you are not my child. My children are pure energy. God said your energy is dirty. God went, God is about to spit on people. Oh my goodness, Lord. You funny. I love it. Baby, God don't have no problem spitting on y'all motherfucking names. Because y'all trash to him. Pure